Okay, I have a rear view mirror camera, dash camera. Here it's a 4K, 2.5K rear night vision, voice control, 5.8 Wi-Fi, GPS, touchscreen. It's WOLFBOX. All right, let's open this up. See what's in here. Ooh, it's a box. All right, here we go. Oh, it's got a magnet front box. Some of these are hard to get out of the box. All right, so out of the box, let's see what else is in the box first. All right, in the box, you get the rear view camera. Flat camera, so you get brackets, you get sticky stuff to mount the camera, the wires, little things. I'm assuming the brackets are in here. Yes, the brackets for the cameras are in here. Long straps, small straps, a cigarette lighter with an extra port for it, GPS, sticky stuff, mounting hardware, mounting tools, and the instructions. No camera lenses, and you get a clean white. All right, let's see what's in the camera. There is the camera. They got the SD card already in there. Let's find out what kind of SD card's in there. SD card is a WOLFBOX branded card. This one's a 128. It's nice that they're giving you at least a 128. 32 is way too small. 64 is okay. But like on my dash cam that I use in my car now, which runs 4K video in the front and in the back, I use a 512. All right. First one is a Type C. This one's an AV. This is for the rear view camera. And this is the SD card, if you already shown you what was in there. And this one's for the GPS. This is standard like on all of them. They got microphones on the bottom, 2 microphones on either side. That's your on and off switch. This, oh look at that, it's got a nice heat sink. This is a nice heat sink. And it's got little rubbers up on the top and the bottom to save your mirror. Camera lens. Remove that. That's your, get off my finger. That's your reset button. Your reset button there. Okay, same thing. Same thing with all the other cameras. You take your strap, you hook it on the bottom, you circle it up, you strap it on, and this goes right over top of your rear view mirror. Please read the manual. Same things. All right. Same thing that's on all of them. All right. Let me get the wire out. Okay. Let me give you some specs to this. This is the G900 Pro mirror. And it's got the STARVIS 2 camera on the front. 12-inch rear view mirror camera. Has 4K camera in the front and 2.5K in the back. It includes a 128 gigabit card. It's voice controlled, 5.8 Wi-Fi. I don't understand why you need that high. Loop recording, G-Shock. And the front camera is a 4K. It does 30 frames per second. The rear camera is a 2.5. And that does 30 frames per second resolution. Let's pull this off. Get rid of that. Look at this. Plug that in. This one doesn't hide behind. It sticks up. Oh, that's pretty loud. So it's all the same. It sits over here on this side. It automatically records. This one has a bar going all the way across. Let's stop the recording for now. Contrast, screen brightness. Screen brightness is there. Loop mode is there. All right, this is photo mode. This is how to lock the video. And that's how you play all your stuff. You can see the front, the back, the lock. And then you can see your regular photos there. Now you go back to your front camera. That's your microphone. On, off. If you want to record your microphone while you're doing this. Now, let's go into the settings. Oh, I like this screen. Oh, there's my goodness, that's a lot of information. Okay, resolution. So 5K, 25 frames per second, 4K 30, and 2.5 30 frames per second. Then you got a choice. Display mode. You can show the front cam, the rear cam, the split cam. Sound recording, on, off. Loop recording. You can loop it in 1 minute and it'll loop 1 more minute. It'll record in loops of 1, 2, or 3 minutes. I think I got my car, I think it's set up like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But I run longer frame rates. G sensor. This is when somebody hits your car or smacks into your car, the vibration of the glass going back and forth. This is to set the maximum, how much of a shock you need in order to start saving the video. Fatigue reminder. If you're on the road for a long time, then it'll pop up and remind you that you need to pull over and get something to drink or eat. Wi-Fi. You can pick either bands. Wow, they got both bands in here. Volume setting, low, medium, high. Click tone. That's that little click, click. Screensaver. This turns off the screen and just turns it back to a regular camera, a regular rear view screen, reflection screen. Screen brightness. Just like I showed you before. Exposure. This is for the camera. This is the front camera. So you can set up the different exposures depending on the brightness. I think for the front, you should actually be down a little lower. But on the rear, I actually raise it up. But it depends on the quality of the camera. Voice controls. And then there's the voice commands. Look at that. Lock video, take picture, turn on audio, turn off audio, turn on screen, off. All them little commands. Is there any more? Nope, that's it. All right. This one, mirror flip, is for the reverse. So when you have the camera pointed in the opposite direction, the right becomes the left becomes the right. But sometimes you want to flip it so that what you see on your left is what's actually on your left and not on your right. This is a rear view camera, flips it up and down. Only way I could see that working is if your camera is you wanted to mount your rear view this way. I don't understand why you would want that, but you can do it however you want to do it. Reverse lines, on, off, if your back camera's on. Date and time on the screen. If you want that. Language, don't really need language. Clock setting, you want to set your clock, that's the way to do it. Just up, down. Or if you hold it. No, you got to individually punch it. All right, so time format. You can set it to read either way. The year, the month, the day, the month, the year, whatever which way you want to do it. Daylight savings time. If you want it on or off. Flicker mode, that would be the refresh rate. This is your refresh rate on your video player. So like over in the UK and that, you run and other places you want 50 hertz, United States 60 hertz. Video encoding. Oh wow, you can encode in a higher 265 format or the lower 264 format. Help center. Wow, there you go. If you want to help, scan it. Format reminder. So you can do it each 15, 25 time. Format the card. Let's go ahead and format and see what happens. Format's complete. All right. Reset setup. App. There's your program for the app. This one does have an app. Production. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.